What is up, everyone? Getting some stuff put together, sorry. Okay. Should be all good. So we were in this crazy ass place last time. Trying to get like the signature of a dude who doesn't like to wear clothes. And the only thing I can think of is to go through here. Because I believe last time we like went all the way down here and ended up coming around in a circle. So we're gonna try going in here and see what happens. It's the Museum of the Mind. Also, tired. I'm glad you got Papa John specifically for this stream. So weird. I didn't know that I cause the need for certain types of foods.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Some blood got on my.
That chick shot me a lot. Let me know how the sound and everything is. Did you have a good week so far?
Tremble at the sight.
Yeah, dude, that was a lot of fun. Kill lunatics. Oh my guy.
Let us fight them
It is
on
with
the
my
beach.
light on. That's so dark. What are you dressed like? A prisoner. Interesting. Damn.
That thing takes me back to the old times. The good times.
Yeah, we gotta get a couple more people so that we can do a full group. Just a yellow fedora on that one. Wait, maximum capacity Chinese. Nice.
Bother. Let me get my biscuit.
Oh, that's sad. I think this place is cursed. Is he off the rope? I saved his soul. Oh, this place is messed up. When in doubt, shotgun out. Yes. We're so close to having all the Cthulhus. Okay. I will say, Left 4 Dead was super stressful. I forgot how stressful that game can be. Okay, it says to go out that way, but I don't trust it. We might as well clear this place. Dude, and that was the lowest difficulty, right?
What
Really?
the hell was that?
Ugh. Tank only? What? How would that even be a thing?
What the hell was that?
Oh, okay. Well, normal's not that bad, I guess.
Nothing there now.
You'll regret this.
That must be a boss little chick. Yeah. The whole place? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, nope. Got a basement here. We're going. Save. Oh yeah, magic milk. And a cow. Like a whole ass cow. Honestly, some good loot here. Nothing extraordinary, but oh man, that sounds terrible. Like fun, but terrible. Can I get in there? Not? That's the way to the outside. Okay. Chemist terminal. You're fine, John, man. We'll be here. What? Irradiated methylpropylamine and fluoxamine study. Patient 003, female. Condition, mild fever from multiple injections, malnourished from years of homelessness. Day 1, clarity of conversation within minutes. Possibly because her case of schizophrenia was so mild. Okay, cool. Cool. Please refrain from speaking to our potential venture capitalist partners about the details of the human trials. Just say the results are still pending and look good. Naming contest for the new drug combination is still ongoing. Remember, submissions are due at the end of the week. Okay. To AJ from Alfred. Have you seen the patient logs? We can't continue these trials. You're the director. You have to stop this. People are dying or worse. This drug cannot go to market no matter how much money you think it'll make. Results of the naming contest for irradiated methylpropylamine, irradiated methylphenylpropamine, and fluoxamine. Think Gooderol. Oh my god. Dear valued board members, as discussed, the initial results show amazing promise. Thingotterol was definitely be the go-to drug to cure schizophrenia. We need your signature at the bottom of this memo to proceed to phase 2 of the study. As noted elsewhere, we have discovered some mild side effects that we believe can easily be managed or lived with in the spirit of transparency. Board has approved phase 2 of the study. We've secured funding from our venture capitalist friends. They really are angels. To celebrate this huge financial success, we'll be having a pizza party in the break room on Friday. Note from finance. Raises and promotions will be considered only after all revenue from the drug has been collected, sometime in the next 10 years. Oh. Let's see. We've incorporated all your feedback, including adding the talking walnut and ethically ambiguous leprechaun. I think we've worked with these characters nicely into the somber and serious tone of the... Can I go down? No. Okay. It's fun. I love me some drugs. Oh, we didn't get a key. I would assume we would have gotten it. Time to go regulate. Let's check down here. This is the creepiest place, and thus the best place for it to be. Huh. Okay, well. Probably some random place. I don't really feel like spending a bunch of time looking for it. I don't think there's anything left in here. Oh, man. Oh. Kids wore me out today. I had to go to the park. Had to, like, talk to them. Terrible. No one ever said I'd have to talk to my own kids. Oh, dude, the shotgun's so good. It's a legendary that shoots double the buckshot for the same amount of ammo, and it's got a 6-shot cylinder in it. Let's see.
They are. Didn't we give them a chance to escape?
Oh, he lived?
Spotted. Rally forth, my companion.
Dude, it is crazy good. What's crazy is that's my second legendary shotgun of that type. The other one just did 25% more damage. So it's almost as good. There we are. Sometimes I can't see them. Okay. Looks like I got all the lunatics.
Check the breast pockets. It's where I keep my valuables.
This rifle's really good too. I basically just did everything I could to increase its stopping power. Ah, no blood on my suit. I know. Also, he's like giving me tips on how to better loot people. Again, I shot some dudes inside this house. Not that they're giving me very good items or anything, it's just principle of the thing, you know? Huh. Thought I shot a guy right there. There he is. Oh, I shot him super far. Well, shit. Okay, I got out. Dang it. Dang it. I don't know if you guys know who Splattercat is. He is a fairly large YouTuber. He reviews like new games, like mostly indie. And he was playing a game today that was like it was like a mixture of Terminator and the game where you have the backpack and you have to carry stuff, and that's the whole game. Like you carry stuff from place to place. And you play as the guy from Walking Dead. Can't think of the name. Anyway, it looks really cool. That's all. Stranded. Death Stranded. Or Stranding or whatever. Shit, how the hell do I get over there? Is that it? Really? That's the way I get over? But yeah, it plays a lot like so you have this cargo pack. You have a cargo pack that you can like load with all sorts of bullcrap, and then you infiltrate a battlefield, try to kill a bunch of dudes, and then exfiltrate with a bunch of stuff like in is it PUBG? No, not PUBG. Tarkov. I think that was the entrance down there. Mission builder for what, John? This? Let me make sure that my quests are... Yeah. Pretty close. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Kerbal, dude, Kerbal's hard. Do it. That would be a lot of fun. Put like, you know, fuel jams and all sorts of stuff like that might be fun. Or it might be incredibly frustrating. Those are kind of the two modes for Kerbal. I think the next time I play that, I'm going to build most of my rocket, because I'm going to redo my rocket design. I'm going to build most of it off stream, I think, because it's so time consuming. But I would be open to, you know, like, ideas. If that's something that's good, I can leave it. Just feels like we spend the first hour of each stream doing it. This is the place we were just at. Okay, great. Well, I mean, that's kind of what it turned into last time, was like just trying to survive, you know, and get a little bit of science out of it. And like you said in the last one, it just got boring, man, because we were like trying to do all these weird maneuvers, but not like, none of them were like dangerous. They were just really time consuming. But yeah, I couldn't let Joe down. He stuck around for the whole thing, and he wanted to see me get that data home. I really don't know where it wants me to go. It's kind of the problem with some of these mod packs, is that there's no real wiki built on anything. I know you are, Joe. I figured you were there. You're always there. Did I just go around in a circle? You know what? Screw this. Something's going wrong here. I'm gonna go back to the Pintar station. I'm gonna drink some of my cherry limeade. Okay. I love the bubbling lava sounds that we got going on here. Oh, dog news. So, my dog Tiny does not like to have her nails cut. So we try not to do it very often. Let me see, can I open this? Is it waiting for something? Oh, I didn't have the key. I think we found the guy. It says it's just down here. We'll just see how close we can get to the arrow. So my wife and I noticed that she was having some issues, and turns out one of her toes, one of the ones that's like in the back, that kind of, you know, the two that the dogs can't really use, was like into her nail bed, and it looked like it really hurt. And so got that taken care of today, and she's got like an open wound on her toe where they had to like cut it out, and I felt bad, but it's like, it's the one nail you can't really see because it's in the back, and it's, you know, not one that they use, so it's not really one they put weight on or anything. We're thinking the vet, when we took him last time, missed it. So yeah, but it should be all fine now. Okay, I was gonna say I should be able to go under here. Let's see. Oh, we're getting closer than I did last time. I must have taken a wrong turn. Really? The hell do I get a support beam? Okay. Find a new support beam somewhere over there. They can't go over there, I don't think. Let's see, their base is back. It's the Pindar. says it's below me. It says it's very close and below me. Can I get in this train? Okay. I can. Wall run. Okay, wall run wasn't gonna work. Shit. They made this place really cool, but also, like, because of the nature of how it's built, is a little janky. Also, life is really hard when you're dumb. Could have just gone around that whole time. I'll switch to shotgun because this seems to be a little bit more shotgunny. So what have you guys been playing on your own time? Okay. Gotta reload. A hell of a thing to log into.
I can feel them red.
Oh, I think he broke my legs. Like, I seriously think he did. Dude, I read that as duck forces, and I'm like, oh, did you get that game about the Darkwing Duck?
This place is a living monument to the
I might have an issue.
Call me a critic, but I do not enjoy it.
My God, another person. Are you friend? Or are you foe?
I'm everyone's friend.
Indeed. That is who I am. Reporting for duty as always. Ah, I'm afraid. Well, it's quite the tale. Lieutenant Doyle sent us with orders to build the bridges and contact the Croydonians.
Yeah, they're called
We didn't
Gehenna.
prepare us for the arduous task
The first
ahead.
one I ever saw was a giant one
During
made
the
of lava.
construction of the first bridge, 2 Brixtonians died and fell into the lava. Poor souls. May they find eternal rest in God's bosom.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
took Private Clark and Whitford ahead to survey the area, but when we returned, the bridge and the Brixtonians were gone. I assumed they blame us for the death of their fellow tribespeople, and saw this as retribution. Perhaps we are. That is our burden to yield.
I like this girl.
But if you're here, that means the bridge is back up. I'll send Clark back to Doyle, and I'll wait for you to build that second bridge. Thank you.
Okay. Kinda wanna see this
Faith
one.
has brought me back here and kept me alive. It's only thanks to he that I can still
I
fight.
mean,
when I was
when you
young,
run into the
my
monsters like
family was
that and live,
ravaged by disease.
God,
Took my brother.
God seems pretty
My
realistic.
mother, she prayed day and night. I was spared. A miracle, she said. I decided not to waste that miracle. Joined the Tommies as soon as I could. Go with God, my...
There's so much lore in this dude.
Have you found something valuable?
You just missed our, we found a drug trial thing. I think it was when you were restarting or whatever. It was like the results of a drug. Holy crap, that's a big gun. I didn't even notice somebody was shooting that at me. They did such a good job with the guns. Okay. Okay, let's put all my junk on him. You guys mind if I turn up the gamma a little bit? It's pretty dark in these areas. Yeah, display. Maybe not. I was going to. I am now not going to because they won't let me. Actor fade, item fade, object fade, HUD opacity. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let me give it a quick save. I'm gonna try going back out to the main menu. Some games only let you do it from the main menu. This is so good. No? Interesting. There's no brightness settings. So weird. Yeah, I mean, it's a good menu. It's just so weird that they don't let you have any, like, graphical... There's literally no graphics options in there. I guess it has to be all done in the loader.
As a member of the corpse minority, I see no problem with this.
Oh, Mountbatten, you're the best. Dude, for a little while at my local Walmart, they had a pair of rifles. One was a rifle, one was a shotgun, right? They were made by Remington, I want to say, but they were a pair, and it was like a 410 shotgun, so very, very low, you know, caliber shotgun, and a, no, it was a 9mm, like carbine style rifle, and they were chambered to be revolvers. And they looked ridiculous. But they were like $400 for the two of them. And we almost got them this was like 5-6 years ago, I think, or something like that, maybe more. They're really cool looking though. I love revolvers. My buddy Dave at the time told me that it was a bad idea. he very, you know, he loves guns. But he's like, that's probably not a good idea because you'll never find parts for them. Second Soviet Russia. Literally just the beam up here. I was hoping that they would give me some of the parts. Okay. Before we get too far. So the reason why I don't know when we're going to play Kerbal again is because on Friday, I'm going to buy Space Marine 2. And we are going to play Space Marine 2. I've waited a month for it. And I get 20% off if I buy it tomorrow, so I'm going to do that. Or buy it Friday on my payday. And I'm excited for it. If that doesn't, you know, interest you, I'm sorry, but it's gonna happen. Oh, I very rarely do this, but I haven't watched a single playthrough, commercial, anything for the game on purpose because I knew I was gonna get it. I knew it was gonna be good, and so like I've been avoiding like half of the internet for the last month. Also, the stream's probably going to start a little late on Friday. My kids' elementary school is having like an outdoor movie night, and so we're all going to go. I'm going to take the kids, and we're going to go watch the movie. It's Inside Out 2, and we're going to go watch it. It starts at 7, so we should be home by 9, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll pre-schedule the stream for 9 9:30, just so you guys don't, you know, get here and I'm not here. If you plan on watching.
Who?
Everyone,
You don't belong here. Get lost.
yeah, you go get him, Mountbatten. I'm just gonna go get some stuff.
I believe I just stepped on something slimy. Let's not linger on that
I
subject.
gotta loot a bunch of stuff so I can make that
Hey.
bridge.
Just move along. What?
Dude, I hadn't even heard about that until you said something about it. Ooh, bleach. Love me some bleach. Baseball in a hand. Is it like Among Us? Because it should be like Among Us.
What?
I don't even have to aim this gun. It's so good. Where are we at? Skate. Jar.
What the?
It's the original
I do
Among Us,
believe
dude.
I lost.
King says hello. Honestly, I'm gonna give a controversial opinion here. I think the remake of The Thing is better than the original. And I'm not sorry. I mean, I like both. I think the, you know, a lot of old horror movies, the practical effects generally, instead of hindering it, help it. But I feel like it really gaining that extra, what, like 25 years worth of technology. Where are they at?
My old bones can't handle too much of this. Literally. I can
You just
feel
like
the
found a dude and
ransom.
killed him. I feel like it benefited a lot from the increase in technology, especially because it allowed them to do like more, yeah, a little bit of CGI, but also a little bit more advanced practical effects. And because it's like an ooey gooey monster, you know, yeah. We might be talking about the same movie. I don't think so. I'm talking.
Who's there? Who's
Okay,
there?
hold on. Give me a second. I will figure out which one I'm talking about. IMDb. I almost just searched IMDb on IMDb. The Thing. Kurt Russell. I was talking about the nope, I was thinking about the 1980s one. That's the one that I watch all the time. I have like 6 movies that when I'm working, I put on in the background. And they're all just like bad horror movies. And one of them is I thought it was newer than the 80s. That one.
Who?
So yeah, I must have been. Man, the original was from the 50s? Interesting. So I take back my earlier statement.
Huh?
That's the one I like. The one with Kurt Russell. Because let's face it, he makes every movie better. Vegetable Frankenstein movie. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong. I need to look at those again. I might be thinking of the wrong. Because I was thinking it was like a 70s movie with a 2000s remake. So I might be thinking about the wrong, you know, like, set of movies. Maybe I was thinking of The Crazies or something. That's a good movie. The one with Timothy Olyphant was really good. I mean, I think I just really like the... I think I just like the premise of the movie because it's like, you know, they're isolated. And that's just a cool premise. And there's not many places on Earth you can do that anymore. And so they did, you know, was it the Arctic Circle?
I know you pride yourself in over-encumbrance, but that is proper
problem, man.
rubbish.
Go do what you gotta do. We'll be here. And you know, the stuff's always up online if you want to watch it later. Never let YouTube get in the way of real life. Unless you're not doing anything, then hang out with me and we can. Wait, hold on. He has blood on him. Oh, thank God it went away. I was scared for a minute. That was like the one thing he wanted me to prevent. Deep terminal. I'll check it out. That'll be something for me to watch in the background while I work tomorrow. Does this dude just make songs? Okay. Okay. Oh, John Woo. Did it have doves in it? Wait, the 1980s Thing was directed by John Woo? I don't remember it having doves in it. Pretty sure that's like his hallmark. Oh. Interesting. That's a unique one. I just wanted to do that. Well, I think we've looted pretty much everything here. Yeah, John Carpenter, because I like John Carpenter. The Vampires movie with what's his name? Gary Sinise, James Woods is super good. Campy, but super good. I was raised on those. So yeah, like that's one of those movies that's great for like a date night or like something where you don't have to like, it doesn't have to be like a intellectual movie. It can just be a fun thing. Oh yeah, They Live is very good. I need to get a pair of sunglasses like that. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Do not stand in lava. Okay, here's one. Where do you stand on I Am Legend, the Will Smith version, not Omega Man? I guess we'll go back into the shop. Can I open this up? Okay, so we can't jump over this, sadly. Trying to get around having to go back all the way through the station. Oh yeah, it's definitely from that era where they were figuring everything out. You know, the CGI was like forced a little bit, but they did a pretty good job, realistically, with what they had. I tried watching Omega Man for the first time, which is like the original version of that movie, and it is not good. Don't watch it. Not worth it. Okay. It's also one of the movies that I put on in the background. What's another one? The Crazies, the newer one, like I said, with Timothy Olyphant's really good. Okay, what do we need? Wood, screws, steel, support beam. Okay, I guess we're going back to the house. What, the Crazies? I watched the original, I didn't like it. Then I watched the new one, I did. It was when it came out, I was in college. And it like we didn't have a lot of money because we were college students. And so there was a dollar theater where all the theaters would sell their film reels to whenever they were done showing them. And so we went in there and watched it like, I'd say like 5 times. And we would just like sneak alcohol in, which is a bad idea. Don't do that. But yeah, it was a fun time, but don't do it. Don't do it. But it was fun. Yeah. Deep Blue Sea, another movie that I like to do that with, just like in the background. It's a good movie for that. Okay, Mountbatten, come here. Come here, good man. Give me your malarkey
What do you
joke.
have for me?
Why bother with that rubbish?
You shut your mouth, kid. I saved you from being an orphan. Kids these days have no respect. No respect at all. Yeah, some of them. Kind of depends. I like his more humorous stuff. Some of the really like... Yeah, I know, right? That's the dad. My dad is the one that I grew up watching him watch stupid Rodney Dangerfield movies. But Tarantino movies, I like his funnier stuff, like Django, more than I like his like Kill Bill, if that makes sense. Reservoir Dogs is a good mix of the two, because there's a lot of underlying humor in it. Buscemi's in it, and he's a funny dude. Let's see. I saw an interview with him where they were like, hey, when are you gonna make more movies? And he's like, I'm not gonna make more movies. He's like, I've always wanted to just like make 8 or so. He said a specific number, and he's like, that's all I'm ever gonna make. And they're like, why? And he's like, because I'd rather be known for like 8 masterpieces than, you know, be what's his face? Michael Bay. He's like, I'd rather be, you know, this than Michael Bay and be known for garbage.
Well, at least if you get defeated, you'll look fabulous doing it.
Darn right. Let's see. Oh, I never upgraded this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he's like super selective when it comes to that, which I think is just kind of a crazy amount of restraint on his part, because you know he gets offers all the time to direct movies. Okay. Should I keep one of these to like mod out? I don't really use automatic weapons. I'll probably just keep it. Just not use it. If you're going to play this, I highly recommend doing an automatic weapon run. The guns that I've found for sure so far are dope as hell when it comes to that. I got a plasma pistol. I'm not saying that my guns are bad. Like I did shotguns and rifles. That's my way of playing the game. But just like half the stuff I've seen, man, is like I found a assault rifle. Hold on. So that's a machine gun. Okay. Let me see what else I can find in here. Okay, Amadeus. That's technically one. Get the flamer. Look at this thing. The Ghoul Slayer's converted heavy machine gun. It doesn't fit on the screen. Mind you, it's not super strong. Here, I'm gonna sleep till daytime. Dude, just give me a comfortable ass chair. Come on. It won't let me rotate it. There we go. These fucking crown jewels are so good. Like, look at that thing, man. What? Oh, because I'm in. That was like the third legendary I ever found. It even loads pretty fast. I got 314 plasma rounds. I could do something with that. Let's see what we got with it. Okay, let's throw away that. Got a lot of armor. Zoom back in, please. Okay, plasma pistol. Fire as fast as you can pull the trigger with lower damage. It doesn't actually change the damage. If you look right above my head, it doesn't actually change the damage. I must need, so I need rank 2 science before I can really do anything with this. Oh, and you can't turn it into a pistol. You didn't like the remaster of it? I liked it fine. That game always bothered me because I don't like timed games. Do I have a plasma rifle? Nope, just 2 pistols. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All else held equal, you like the ambiance of the first one because of the voice acting, gotcha. Okay, ballistic rounds. We use a whole lot of shotgun. I think I played it. I think I played the original the first time when I was like, I want to say 16 or something. Pretty young. And we only got to like the third boss and then ran out of time or something. I can't remember. It was very, very mad about it. Okay, we needed plastic. Screws. We don't need springs. We need wood. The only thing I remember is how many we need is wood. We need 50 wood. I think we need 20 steel and 10 screws. But they don't weigh enough to put up to make sure that I have enough. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way with Silent Hill games. I think when you add more detail, it doesn't always make it better. By quite a bit. I don't know if you've ever seen the Silent Hill remakes where, like, they take away a lot of the fog, which was originally used for depth of field, or depth of field. But it makes the game, like, not scary at all, because you can see super far. Yeah. I mean, the story's still there and everything. It's just like there's something missing when you aren't going to get ambushed at any time. That's another set of movies I love to watch. That's the one I haven't played. Let's see. Figured out we can jump down here. This gets us back to the trains. Go over here. Aha, I'm learning. I like how I'm literally building bridges. That's my goal right now. I've watched it. I got 2 little kids, so it's real hard for me to play scary games. But when they're at school or preschool or something, I can watch them.
I wonder who shall leave this town.
Why is it so loud?
Get on. Who is be that wanders the road? Speakers not of questions. I seek answers.
Is this area too loud for you guys? You need to turn down the
Who
volume.
is thy master? Indeed, shut both thine eyes. What dost thou see?
Is this Camelot?
Dost thou take me in jest? Be I a fool? Here we go. One last. Tell me, what will now pass?
All things pass.
I'll doom thee. Ha! I'll take the verse, so we make a verse. How may I help thee? My name is Reese. I concur with my father's decision. I lead mine own people by divine choice. I define the leadership to be mine own purpose. As a foreigner, thou hast the power to reach places our hands cannot. Mark, our ancient books describe a magical artifact known as Prospero's Book.
Oh shit, Magnus
The
the Red.
inscription lieth at the start of our texts. It names a globe. Happily the book be there.
Okay, sure. I get you. Good shit, book.
We shall distribute undue excess. have enough. To think, perchance to dream. And you, Hal, I have too weak a heart to take a tedious leave. Strangers.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn down. On my end, it's like fucking deafening. Does that mean music?
Know of the word of Shakespeare?
I don't know what it was. Okay, it's got to be something. Audio. Effects. There we go. That's better. Sorry, it was my head. Like I said, I think a couple times ago, my headset's dying. I've had it for like 6 years, and so the sound is very hit or miss. And like some days it'll be like super quiet, and some days it'll be like very loud, and I can't turn it down very much.
Then they're all very strange.
Let's see how I get up to him. Restrooms. Love my restrooms. I wanted to find the Camelot faction. I wonder if this is them. Not much, Andrew. What's you up to, man? Cooking stove. We are exploring one of the weirdest sounding places in all of Fallout. My beans, Rita. Yes. I always clean up my beans. I didn't even pay for them, though. Okay, man. That's fine. I see how it is. Probably gonna go hang out with someone else. You know? Leave me alone forever. I'll just be here with Joe. Just me and him. Did you have a good day at work soon? Or, did you have a good day at work, man? How the hell do I get up there? Like, I assume I was supposed to do something here, right? Do they have, like, a leader? House. Yasser's supplies. Yes, sir. It was good. Way better than yesterday. No one yelled at me today.
You down to trade?
See what you
Take a
got.
look.
Let's see. Do love fertilizer. Hey, Cardi. Oh, so I'm I'm not supposed to talk about my work in specifics. I am a technician that works with computers. I do like policy interpretation and data entry type stuff. And I don't even think misplaced is the word. I moved 2 cases to like help somebody, in my opinion, and ended up getting like a dressing down and ended up having to do their work for them. I do calculate big numbers.
Until next.
I mainly interpret policy. I am a Fed, yeah. That's why I can't talk about it. It's not that the job's classified or anything, it's just one of my manager friends, I'm like a team lead, so I'm not a manager, but I'm friends with several of them. And when she found out that I was a streamer, she's like, hey, don't talk about the specifics of your job. And I'm like, okay. Oh, everything's digital with us.
Rotten. A group stay efficient.
Most of the federal government's all paperless now. $10 years. Right out of grad school. I like it. I used to like it a lot more. The work is becoming more... You guys know U.S. federal government hasn't exactly been the most ballin' when it comes to like taking care of its employees by paying us. We can barely get continuing resolutions down, so it's kind of just rough. Oh, yeah. And so like, there's always that thing in the back of your mind where it's like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna have to go without pay for a couple of weeks. Yes, I do. Andrew and I know that well. It's a big thing, man. We still have to work, so my job is like deemed like
How
necessary.
goes your work?
And so
It's the
even if
second
we
bridge
shut
being
down,
built.
I have to work and don't get paid until the government comes back up, which sucks. It is shut down 3 times since I started working there.
It's not our place to judge the choices of those above us, only to follow with a clear heart and a sound mind.
It's a good place to work, especially
but I may
so...
have something to compensate you.
Hold on.
You've not only done a good job, but also serviced the Tommies dutifully. For this, I'm giving you this written commendation.
Oh, snap.
It's a fun prize. For a fun man. The Tommies will be proud to have you. Not just that. I'm also giving you the stim packs we brought along with us, just before the bridge collapsed. I believe you need them more than us.
I don't think
We'll
so.
head back to Brixton now. May God guide your path, my friend.
So, I have an immune... I'm immunocompromised, right? And I've got this thing called alpha thalassemia minor, where like basically my body makes weird blood cells instead of normal ones, and it's kind of like sickle cell. They're related, and so I have to have very good health insurance, and the insurance that I get through work is very good for the price, but we don't get paid what we should compared to private market. Andrew's right. And another nice thing is, if you go to school for something, let's say you get a bachelor's degree in art, right? Or a history degree, or a science degree, math, they don't care. Almost all basic jobs in the government just care about if you have a degree or not. And so it's like a great option if you went to school for something and then can't find work with it, which is a little sad, but you know, is an option. And he is right. As long as you have a good manager, it's really a good place to work. It's just if you have friction with your managers, or like you don't, or things change a lot, like if people retire a lot or quit or move around, it can get really rough. But for most part, it's really stable work. Oh yeah, no, like I recommend it to almost everyone. Not everyone can work there. That would kind of defeat the point. But it's good for people
I wish I could
who
meet the Queen.
would much rather have stability than higher pay. Like my cousin, he yeah. So my cousin works for Twitter as a...
There you are.
Oh, who's he work for now?
The Great Builder.
Did he go back to Raytheon?
Don't rest on your laurels.
My cousin used to work at
We
Twitter.
have no time to
He left,
celebrate.
or probably
Private Clark told me the
he
truth.
probably got asked to leave.
I put out a quick warrant for those 2 lying Brixtonians,
And
they disappeared. Do these
Yeah.
people think
So, like,
I'm
he
a
got-
fool? I'll tax them into hell.
no.
See if they're still laughing then.
You're talking about me and Andrew or me and my cousin? Because my cousin is a very busy dude. That dude has he worked for Raytheon. They make military contract stuff, and he was making stuff that was so classified that like none of us knew what he was doing, even though most of us have security clearance. I think he left. Like, they offered basically anybody who wanted to leave, they offered severance. He took that, used the severance to straight up build a house, sold his old house for profit, and then went and worked somewhere else. But he was making, I think he started there at 125. So I bet he was making 160 or something when he left.
I suppose I did. Blast it.
There was a lot of drama in the
I'll
family
hold my
chat
end
though
of
when
the
it happened.
You tell that madman
Also, we made fun of
Roach
him a lot.
no more taxes. His people can hold on to their meager tickets for now, but I'll be watching them. I'll civilize Brixton if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
On the
willing to
double
put up
then.
with the stress of, being able to come in any day and they can just be like, oh, you don't have a job anymore. It's great money, Or if you're really good with computers, he was one of those people that was like building robots when he was a 12-year-old. So he's been in it a while. He's worked for, I want to say like 5 of the big companies over in California, in Silicon Valley. I think Microsoft was the only one he didn't work
informed me
for.
the tax raises off. The canyon was right. You were, are, and shall be our salvation. Here, 300 tickets. A part of what we would have paid to Doyle. A part that is now rightfully yours. I can sign that for you, yes. You've helped us, so we can indeed help you. May you forever walk in the canyon's path. I know of both the lie and the runaways. I've known the
Is it
lie since
funny?
the start. Apologies for the subterfuge, but I had to keep it a secret. Those people have already gone through so much pain and loss. I had to let them escape. I hope you'll forgive me. The canyon already has.
This dude knows where it's at. Look at those horns, man.
Earth be with you.
The dude
I see
actively
strange
refuses to wear a
storm
shirt and
clouds on the
pants,
horizon.
but willfully wears a
careful.
cape and horns. That is a look, and he has accepted his place in life. We have 3 levels. Okay, obviously we're gonna be a cannibal. These animations are so good. Medic 2 would be a good one. I don't think I really need this one. Let's grab Science 2. We don't need Science 3 though. I haven't even found anything that requires Science 3. We haven't really had any ammo problems since we leveled up. Luck's at the bottom, yeah. I guess we could start looking at doing some points into like our specials to get specialty things. What do we need for gun nut? 39. Damn. Maybe we'll get science 3. Oh, that might be a good one. How do you guys feel about this? Everything revealed on your map. I feel like that could be both good and bad. Everything is, you know where everything is, but there's like a million icons. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it shows that outside of the US, like versions outside of the US are viable. I hope he understands that. Oh, Lord. I might just do armor or 2. Armor's one of those things that you always have, so it's not going to hurt anything to have more. Do we want to go blow up a city? Okay, what's next? Islington. Camden. Let's try Camden. So in Fallout 3, Andrew, there was a quest line where this guy named Tenpenny, he owns a tower. Okay. There's a movie called Land of the Dead. Okay, it's a Romero movie. And in that movie, there's a guy who owns a tower, and the tower is basically zombies everywhere except for the tower. So he's like rich because he owns all the building and he can like lease out places. Anyway, then there's a quest in Fallout 3 to blow up Megaton, which is a city built around a nuclear bomb.
Something feels strange.
Shit, hold on.
And it's not my watching ears.
Shit. I haven't played Land of the Dead game. Anyway, so
It's where I keep my valuables.
if you work with Tenpenny, he hates poor people. And he hates that Megaton is like the view outside of his window. So he offers to pay you an absorbent amount of money to blow up Megaton
You'd have to be
by
insane
setting
to
off
take
their
on the
bomb.
Tommies.
Okay? It seems like they put their own version in this where it's like a guy named Tenpenny who's a royal, and he wants you to blow up the eye of the Millennium Eye, which is like the it's not the thing in the middle of the Tempestus Maledictum, or the not the thing inside of the warp. It's the rotating thingy in the middle of London.
And just when things were feeling fine. Trent, can't avoid this fight.
Aha, I defeated rats. Oh, that one was learned. But anyway, he just wants me to blow up the Millennium Eye in the middle of London. The Ferris wheel. I accidentally found the bomb when I was exploring that little town. There's a town there, so I was just like exploring it, and I found a bomb and accidentally set it off, and had to reload my game. It was sad, but it's a really cool explosion. Whoa! I don't know what I just hit. Oh, good thing I can still sweat my ticket. Literally costs $1 to go down into this tunnel. I feel like the level of enemy here means that I should have come here earlier.
Let's make this quick. On guard.
Pre-cooked. Ah, I didn't pre-cook
If you're
it.
trying to escape, jolly good try.
Sometimes if you kill an enemy with fire, it'll cook the meat on them. Like I was fighting hellhounds and they dropped fully cooked meat. And it was funny.
I'll take the rear, you take the rest.
Yeah. Dude, these aren't even the biggest rats I've seen in this game. There's been some ungodly huge ones. Just make sure you watch out for the ROUS. Okay, what are the ROUS? The rodents of unusual size. Okay, but how big can they really be? They're very big. Unusually big. I wonder how hard that set was to work
Another
with.
abandoned location.
Oh, those fucking foxes. I don't even want to talk about them. I hate them so much. They killed me so many times. Can't see shit. Official business.
Rule Britannia, Britannia, rule the way.
Yeah, the flaming swamp. I wonder how hard that would be to like guarantee safety, because those were all practical effects. So that means that there was legit fire, you know, and all that stuff.
Do you know how much you confuse me?
Shh. Shut up.
You stumbled onto a ghoul hanging off a side, pleading for help, and you actually helped him. That sort of gratitude isn't exactly commonplace in today's society, especially.
But just like
for a
the
complete
scale of the
stranger.
pyrotechnics in that scene is huge, you know, because
That's
it's like
the source of my
all over the
confusion.
place on the ground.
Why did
and,
you do it?
You know. I needed a friend. It wasn't about the journey. Or no, shit, it was about the journey. It wasn't about the end result. It was about the friends we made along the way. Oh, yeah. You and my wife
Don't
should
tell
hang
me
out so you
your
guys
brain is
can trade
rotting
Wizard of
away
Oz
as
stuff.
well.
Let's see.
Is that it? Oh. Forgive me for being
I
shocked.
always forgot that you worked at
Someone
the
would
Wizard
be
of Oz
so
Museum for a while.
straightforward. Still, that doesn't solve my confusion. You don't really know me, my past. I might be a monster. On the inside, that is. Let me rectify that, please.
Yeah, maybe.
I was born before the bombs fell. My father and mother were middle class, a worker and a housewife. Unexceptional. I was doomed to follow in their footsteps until I chose to go to university. And after that, I joined the government as a data entry clerk at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. It's part of the reason why I survived. I was working late at the office when it all happened. Had I gone home, I'd have certainly been reduced to ash. And that's it. That's Arthur Mountbatten. Now, we're no longer strangers. All is right.
Shut up, Andrew. You're mean. You're mean to me.
Huh? Did you say something? Let's change the subject.
I look way better than this dude. Also, if I was a ghoul, I would wear sunglasses all the time.
Your words, not mine. I know I have more luxury than your common Londoner, but that doesn't mean my struggles are any lesser. They're just of a different sort.
Data entry
Like
clerk for the government. We both have disfigured
radioactive
faces.
apples to
Both
rotten
live
raw
forever.
oranges.
Have to change identities every 50 years. What don't we share in common, you know?
None at all. Just work acquaintances. And even then, those are quite slim, what with my extended lifespan. It's all good. Didn't have time for them anyway.
I think I'm actually kind of the opposite of this dude. I think I make friends with like everyone.
No, they did. I think not. No, I know not. They did not. They did not die after the bombs fell. They died before.
Okay.
Of course. Thank you for listening. But don't make a huge fuss out of it. I don't have time for that.
I'm gonna get back to stealing stuff, Mountbatten.
I'm sorry. I just can't get this one thought off my head. I just can't stop thinking about what I told you. Or rather, what I didn't tell you. What I chose to obfuscate.
They did not gate these well.
My story ends with me as a common data entry clerk, yet you met me as a disgraced taxman. I never connected the dots. Never told you the truth. Lying by omission is a crime, you know, and you have become a friend to me. I am not in the
This dude does work for the
lying
government.
to my friends, and I don't intend to start now. Thank you. I shall. As you might guess, my position as a data entry clerk and as a living remnant of London's former glory earned me
right?
some luxuries.
I think the way they did this was
I
once
had
they
a
tell you the
vehicle.
first one, they start
had a
telling you all of
house.
them
I
immediately.
was on
Because
my
it
way
happened
to earning
the
a
same thing with the little kid.
title, maybe even a marble bust somewhere within the offices. Until one day when my boss, a plump fellow by the name of Atkins, decided to humiliate me in front of the entire office. I stood my ground, first with my words, and then with my fist.
And everyone had a good time, if you know what I mean.
I was immediately fired. 157 years of faithful service come to an abrupt end.
So they just like kept working after the
that,
bombs fell?
My former boss sued me for grievous bodily harm. Claimed I had poisoned him with radiation as well.
Yeah, you're a pretty rad dude.
No solicitor would help me. I later found out the reason. The magistrate assigned to my case was my boss's brother. The papers declared it the fastest decision in British judicial history. The magistrate awarded his brother damages in the millions. And since I couldn't come up with the funds, all my assets were promptly seized.
Damn.
None would hire me for fear of both my race and reputation. I had to choose between collecting taxes or homelessness. I made the choice.
Sounds like my
And now
dad.
the truth can finally breathe.
Dad worked for the IRS for a
I
while.
only hope our friendship can survive it.
That's pretty much his experience working for them.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I made my choice, and I've been suffering the consequences ever since.
You fucked around and found out. You want me to kill your former boss?
Heavens, no. I don't want that. I mean, we could probably get away with it. No. I
My
am
man.
an English data entry clerk, and it is not in our code to go around requesting targeted assassinations.
I'll just do it for free then.
Then again, no one would mind it if I... No. No. I'm sorry, my friend, but I must resist your temptation.
I bet immediately after we get out of this conversation, he's gonna be like, hey, I know all that time ago I told you I didn't want to do it, but now I want to.
Thank you for saying that. I can only hope...
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Huzzah! Let us soldier on.
You're the only companion I've gotten so far that actually does a lot of damage. Okay, sir, I gotta go back to stealing. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to steal that.
Mind the gap and all that.
Damn, these guys are armed to the teeth. Oh, I completed his quest. In the Fallout 4 system, when you max out the reputation with a companion, they give you a quest to do. I did the quest. I got a perk, and so it behooved me to switch companions so that I could get the next perk. So I just put him back in one of my towns. He's growing potatoes and corn now or something. I gotta say, I love how everything has mutated except for corn. It's still just corn. You know? Like you got potatoes, mute fruit, strobes, which are like 5-pound strawberries. But it's still just corn. Oh, dude, that's awesome armor.
State your business in Camden.
I'm here to fuck shit up. Yeah.
Only to a few. As long as you're not here to make trouble, the pistols
That's
welcome
cool
you.
armor, man. Yeah.
I didn't think you were. A group of hooligans recently made it through the border. Hence the added security. You don't strike me as a hooligan, though.
Well, that's good.
You're kind to offer. I'd speak to Alice before you do anything drastic, though. Me? Oh, well, I grew up in Eastminster, not too... I joined the Pistols about a month ago.
Pistols?
So exciting. If I'm being totally honest. It was the aesthetic that first drew me to them. But then I got here, and I realised, shit, these people are onto something. Not to go all mush, but I never dreamed a life like this was possible. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a member, so I may be biased. But to me, there's no other group in London worth joining. Equality, radical individualism, self-sustainability, cooperation. Those
Some
are the
of those
values
things
of the
don't work
Pistols,
together.
and they're not just talk. Apache Alice is Speaker of the Camden Council. She may be young, but she's experienced. Served 2 terms as borough planner before being elected leader. She's lovely.
Cool.
Well, the first step would be to talk to Apache Alice at Cyberfox. No
Thanks.
worries. Welcome to Camden.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool look. That police armor looks really good. You're a hooligan. Nope, you're pistol. Sorry. Thought you were a hooligan. My bad. Okay. I would assume she's the one we gotta speak to for... Yeah, get your petition signed by the leader of Camden. Run! So we found another burrow. It looks similar to the others. Wait a minute. That's not the right flag. That's an American flag. From America. Toy shop. Let's see. What is that? I thought I heard a horse.
Going to the pub later?
You don't even have a pistol on you. If you're gonna call yourselves the Pistols, you should all probably use a pistol. I'm just saying. It's not a necessary piece of cohesive, like, uniform, but maybe it would help. Mind the gap. Oh, Children of the Imperium. Look at all these skulls.
I can taste the first pint on my lips already.
Cyberfox. Fuck yeah. Okay, I like these people already. They have giant mechs everywhere. Obviously, they like to party. What are you working on? It's a yarmulke. Technically a hat. Maybe they have hats. Tomorrow's hat day at my kid's school. They have to wear hats, but we didn't have any funny hats. So my wife is trying to crochet a whole hat in one night. She's like a third of the... You can't do 2 hats in one night. I love you. You're not a machine, though. You have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
I could feel my innards rattling with all that noise.
Andrew, hit me up tomorrow. We should talk about business-related things. Oh my god, this is the perfect... Look at him. He's so majestic. Okay, sorry. Skull cap. This place kind of rules. Hey, it's those robots from that Russian game. Atomic Heart or whatever.
An absolute skinful last
Oh, do you have
night.
drugs?
That bog cistern gin.
What'll it be?
It's tastier than you imagine, but that taste is a trap.
Take a look.
I still need some of those drugs. You don't have any. Dang it.
Second-degree chemical burns.
There are...
Goodbye.
One of the drugs I need, like, puts people to sleep. I need 3 of them to overdose a prince.
Boy, mate, watch where you're going.
Dude, they have fucking mechs. Look at this thing.
Can't wait for today to be over. Knackered.
You okay, dog? Where am I going? Three Mohawks. Is this hooch?
Not now, it's too early. And I'm too hungover to talk about theory with you.
Where am I going? Oh, here we go. This place is bumping, as the kids would say.
Haven't seen you before. Welcome to Camden, love. Can I help you with something? I'm pretty busy, so make it quick if you can.
I am here to sign my
I'm not going to
petition.
put my name to any old sod's cause. If you were a member of the Pistols, it would be a different story. Well, I can't blame you for that. Stick
She
around.
didn't see through my
I'll have
deception.
my people keep an eye on you. You just got here. Talk to people. Ask questions. Let's make sure you really want to join the Pistols first. Well, I'm not sure how much time you've spent in Westminster, but the gentry are a bunch of wankers. That's putting it lightly, of course. We pay our tithe. We have it better than most boroughs. We don't depend on them, and they stay out of our affairs. Usually. Listen, the Pistols try not to get involved in broader city politics. But let's
I haven't
just
seen
say
Camelot yet.
we have friends in Camelot, and that we see the Fifth for who they are.
Nazis.
Before you go, maybe you can help with something. The Pistols are anything but weak. Our security forces may not be as large as others, but they're well-trained and well-equipped. Unfortunately, most of them are currently dealing with an influx of commuters in Camden Town Station. Meanwhile, a group of hooligans made it past our defences and have taken up residence in the Camden School courtyard. The council was hoping to renovate the place, get some classes going for our young citizens. There's a fat chance of that happening now with them in the way. If you could find a way to take care of the hooligan situation, I might be willing to...
Yeah, I can do that.
I appreciate it.
I've killed hundreds of hooligans in this playthrough already. I want to find out where Camelot is, but I'm worried that if I like try to find them, it like online, it'll give me spoilers. But they are basically that dude we ran into that speaks like in a poetic term or poetic terms. It's that dude, but they also have plate armor. So I want to find them. I assume they'll be one of the places I have to get a signature from. And then I want to see what the fifth column's all about, because I've heard that they're fascists. And there's nothing better than squashing some fascists. Okay. Let's find out where this school is. Oh, they're individually marked? Dope. I think everyone's grandfather sure did. I mean, or he was on the wrong side of history, but that wasn't probably his fault. I always kind of felt bad for the people that got born in those countries. Oh. My grandfather, on my mom's side, fixed planes in between World War II and Korea. They lived in Taiwan for a while. And then my grandpa that lives with me upstairs, he was the logistics manager for 20 years on payload aircraft in the South Pacific. And his hearing is just destroyed because of it. Because they didn't start pressurizing cargo cabins for like most of his career. But he got to see a lot of cool stuff, and he has a lot of ridiculous stories. Pretty much how my family rolls. I got so many stories. Can't even hold all these stories.
I'll find you. Someone's out. No! No troubles around.
Oops.
It's fight time.
I probably hit. Well, I mean, he gets a crazy pension because of it. I mean, my dad ruined his hearing by playing concert level trumpet for several years, and I'd rather lose it from, you know, something that can give me a pension for the rest of my life than something that I just like doing.
Oh, injury check.
Mind you, he lost most of that pension when he committed fraud. But
Just me.
you know how it is. Fraud's so hard to get away with these days. That's why he went to federal prison. Have I told you about the pyramid scheme? He was a fall guy for a pyramid scheme. In the 1990s, he was their tax professional. It was one of those ones where it's like you pay a membership fee and it gives you access to like a tax professional that you can ask questions to, a lawyer, doctor, stuff like that. And he was their tax preparer, and they cooked the books and basically gave him false books to work with. And so his name was on all the tax documents. And when the government, or when the government came after him, they arrested like everyone above my grandpa, corporate wise. Everyone above him fled to like South America, and they live there now. And so my grandpa was the fall guy. And so for most of my childhood, the federal government was after my grandpa for it ended up being like $10.4 million in 1980s cash. So
Did you hear that?
a lot of money.
I swear I must be losing
Chainsaw.
Hearing shit.
it. Come on out.
Dude, it's,
Pack it in.
As an
There's
authority
I mean,
in the matter,
Fuck was that?
I got
let
stories,
me be
man.
the first to say that belongs in a museum.
God damn it, Mountbatten. Did you really just say that belongs in a museum?
bloody chems can't see straight.
Think you could hide?
Think you can hide?
What's crazy is I guess he had his own personal FBI agent that was like trying to make his case for like 10 years. And when my grandpa was finally sentenced, he didn't go to actual prison until I was in college. Like he was in prison for 4 years, for the 4 years I was in college. And she, like at the trial where they sentenced him to the 4 years in prison, she was there and was like cheering at the end. And I'm like, dude, pretty obvious this dude is not going to be like some sort of kingpin for a company. He just is very gullible. But they had 10,000 hours of tape from his home and office. And by home, I mean my home. So yeah, we were tapped for most of my life. So they listened to a lot of me playing WoW with my raid group.
You could hide?
What the hell was that?
I'll find you.
Everything's starting to sound like this.
Now this place is just proper.
How do I go upstairs? Oh. I said, how do I go upstairs? And immediately I look to the left and there's stairs. That just looks bad.
I know you're here.
Yeah, I'm not exactly hiding. Oh shit. What is down here? Pasty. Where is Mountbatten? Is he upstairs? Or is he just stuck somewhere?
Well.
There he is. He's like a dog. He only comes to the sound of gunfire.
I see. Of course.
Come on out. Don't make it.
Just so you know, this suit has very little pockets.
Okay, throw some stuff in his inventory. Make sure, if you play the game, make sure you pick up all the bags of fertilizer you find, all the pencils, and everything made of copper or lead, because you'll need it for making oh. Hey, Day. Come here. I have never been more sad about a weapon. So, hun, I killed a bad guy, and I picked up a weapon off of him. The weapon's called a chainsaw. I was excited. That's cool, right? Okay, I want you to see what came out of it.
It is a chainsaw.
It is a chainsaw. You are right. That is such bullshit. You couldn't even hurt somebody with that. No, baby, you should go to bed. You've been up way too long.
Get up now! Whoever's hiding from us, stay
Go to
there.
bed. Can you change the sheet on Xander's bed for me?
Got on my not to interrupt
So I can
your
sleep in there?
regularly scheduled. There they are.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Ooh, last night, oh shit. Last night, Gloria slept on top of me. Our kids refuse to sleep in their own beds.
Out of every altercation I've had in my life, that was the most terrifying.
Chainsaw. That is such bullshit. It's like, what are you gonna use as a weapon? Oh shit, this is a named one. I'm like, why am I not killing her? Fucking chainsaw. That had like, it wasn't a legendary, but it should have been. Can you imagine if that was a legendary that uses like gas or something? Like functionally still a chainsaw, but they don't have to animate it. I'm faster than you, turret. Oh, the wrist chainsaw? That's what it is, right? I'm trying to remember. It's from the Divide DLC. I don't think I ever used it. I always used, did you ever use the defibrillator gauntlets? No, I didn't. Oh, there was a regular chainsaw? I don't remember that. I must never have used it.
Where'd that fucker go?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Was the wrist one.
Yeah, keep running.
It's a hell of a school, man. Dude, they were so great.
What the hell was that?
I didn't have a lot of money when that game came out, and so I played it 4 times through, right?
How many?
I did every single
do you
a full
have,
game for every
and
single
where do you
ending.
keep finding them?
And my last ending was Caesar's
Just
Legion.
noise.
Or no, it was me against everyone. And I did a
hell was that?
brawler who used the defibrillator gauntlets.
The
And
fuck
what
was
they
that?
did is they did electrical damage. But I believe they had like, if you killed somebody with them,
I
they
hope
would
I
like
brought
launch them across the room.
I believe we
And
have
so when I killed Caesar, I just fucking launched him across the room inside of his tent, and it was amazing. Cannot recommend enough.
I've done this hundreds
I want
of
to say I got him
times.
from
Think
arcade.
This would be any different.
Might have been something else though. Played that game way too much, man. couple people left.
You think you can win this, eh?
Not to
Well,
know
oh,
you
who's
so
the-
good.
I got this one.
Wait for that.
Yep, you were legendary, alright. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Ooh, 3 pieces of combat armor, though. Okay, so we haven't been to the basement yet. Which one's Lonesome Road? The one I had was before the DLCs, so I've only played through the DLCs one time each. Or is Lonesome Road the name? Is that the name of the? I thought it was like Wild Card when you beat it by yourself. Oh, is it the one with the other courier? Oh shit.
Blasted be whoever's doing this to us.
That's the only one I didn't. I think that's the only one I didn't like. Because I thought that was that's the one where you go into like the giant crater, or that's the one with the chainsaw, the wrist chainsaw, right? Yeah, I think I preferred the science fiction one and the I think I preferred the science fiction and the, is it Dead Money? No, not Dead Money. The one with the Mormons, where the burn victim guy. We're fucking in, baby. Okay, bloody hell. What a rush. We've managed to secure a prime spot in Camden, right under the nose of those Cyberfox tossers. Took over an abandoned school, turned it into our makeshift fortress. The lads are buzzing with excitement. Can't wait to give those pistol gang wankers a taste of their own medicine. Oh, and guess what? We've also seized control of that dilapidated windmill building. It's like the bloody stronghold up there, overlooking the whole damn area. Things are heating up real quick. We've been making preparations non-stop since we set foot in this school-turned-barricade. Got our hands on some serious firepower, courtesy of the new digs. The boys have been training day and night, itching for a scrap with the pistol gang. And that windmill spot, it's proving to be a real game changer. Gives us a bird's eye view of the entire turf. Camden's starting to feel like it's ours for the taking. These are way different than the hooligans we've been fighting so far. They actually like have plans and stuff. Victory tastes sweet, mate. We hit some of the local shops around Camden hard. Caught them off guard like a bunch of amateurs. School became our launch pad, our fortress, our bloody war room. Pistols gang won't know what hit them. Camden's ours now. Plain and simple. From the school to the windmill, we've carved out our territory, and ain't nobody gonna take it from us. It's on. Tonight's the night we make our move on Cyberfox. The lads are pumped, adrenaline coursing through their veins. We've laid out our plans, mapped every inch of their turf. The school's buzzing with anticipation, like a bloody hive ready to swarm. The rest of the lads over on the windmill perch will stay ready as our backup there in case things go pear-shaped. If all else goes to plan, by tomorrow, Cyberfox and the rest of the pistol twats will be history in Camden. Camden will be ours. So that was unfortunate for them. I'm sorry they didn't get to see their plans come together.
But this is a temporary separation.
Yes, I just want to trade with you. Take your damn chainsaw. Okay, he's full on inventory. Everything done here then? Let's go, we'll check out the basement. And that should be everything from this building. So we'll probably go report back and she'll be like, oh my god, they've taken over that one place. We should go stop them. And then we'll have to go stop them. It's a very scientific process. You wouldn't understand. Where was the basement at? Fucking chainsaw. I was so excited, dude. Because I was like, oh man, chainsaw, that's gonna be rad. Fucking MB4 chainsaw. I don't remember where that thing is, so we're just gonna not do it. Was it over here? If I were a hole in the ground, that would be right here. Yep. Okay, well I figured there might be something down here. A chest is pretty good. Hey, give me your damn machine gun. We need to make some tickets, so we'll go sell some stuff instead of scrapping it like we usually do. Chainsaw only build. Rush to Camden to get it. Die like a million times because you don't have a weapon yet. Now I want to know if you can get a legendary one. I would assume you can. It's going to be even better if I can give it like this serrated mod or something. Oh, dude, somebody just bought 10 items from our store. Hold on. I'm going to make sure this guy actually wanted 10 stickers. Hey, just checking in. Oh, you bought 10 of the same sticker. And it's right. Yeah, we're running a sale for no real reason. I just wanted to, and we've had quite a bit of action today.
You good enough to eat?
Oh, beefies, dude. Thought we had gotten past them after we killed their entire army at the fortress.
I'll serve you alive. I'm all tossed to tear into your liver. You'll pay back with your blood.
How can I miss you?
You up.
Anytime that crown shows up, it's just so good. The one I want to see is somebody do a playthrough just using like the pike or something. The London Tower was just them, and it was so many of them. It was like 100 dudes. You're supposed to do it as a stealth mission, and I totally messed up right at the beginning. I know I said I'd sell stuff, but could just break stuff down. 11 plasma shots. Okay. Back to Cyberfox. I don't want to run all the way back there. Yeah, they're like cannibals. They're basically super mutants. I'm still mad that I took the time to install a dog camera, and my dog has like decided that she doesn't want to lay in her bed right now whenever I'm streaming. She's so selfish. Doesn't she know that dogs add to your metrics? I'll need to send her to like YouTuber school or something. You too. You have a good night. We're just loading. Joe, you were here when I was talking about what we're gonna do on Friday, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure because you're usually here right when the stream starts, and I didn't want you to be waiting for me, you know. It should, like, hopefully I'll get back by 9, but I'm gonna set the stream for 9:30. Yeah, Space Marine. Have you played the original? This is the second one. Where were those stairs? Right over here.
How'd it go with the hooligans?
They are all dead.
Really? I'm impressed. There were quite a few of them. You're modest. I like that. So, Pistols membership. Are you interested?
If you want, I have one of my playlists is the original game. It's not a super long game, but it's, if you like Warhammer, it's got a really good story.
Splendid. Each potential member is required to obtain sponsorship from 3 members of the council. To start, I'd like you to speak to Palmyra Romero and Captain Reasonable. They've both been having issues. Maybe you can help them? It's as much for you as it is for us. Think of this as a trial run. You don't need to agree with all of us, ideologically, on everything. Blimey, that would be impossible. However, there are some fundamentals we do need to agree on.
That makes sense.
Good.
Okay, so let's go talk to Mr. Reasonable.
We've got another meeting tonight. It's interminable with this shit.
Guess they're not in here. Fucking lost. Oh, that's like their armory. Stuff. There's a dude right in the next room. God damn it, Mountbatten. At least shut the door after you. Why do they have nuclear waste in here? Okay, some free ammo. Don't need Mr. Handy Fuel. Don't need spray paint. I mainly just wanted to read what was in this terminal. Message from Rachel. Sandy, thank you again for agreeing to take charge of the trading post out here. I know our friendship goes back a long time, and there's nobody I trust more keeping the supplies in shape. I'm sure we'll see that represented us and our interests well. Let me know if there's anything I can be of assistance. Sandy, I'm not sure what Bob is planning, but I suggest that you leave any of the guns you might have in the shop hidden away. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the support over in Thames Haven. And with the way he is Rachel keep arguing, he's either going to start a coup or try to get everyone to leave. We all know he's preferred being out there anyway. Let's not give him the opportunity to arm himself in case he decides to get all shooty. Also, Sandy, my dear, please stop taking the piss out of my name. I know it's unfortunate. That was weird. Well, that wasn't cool. I was hoping to find some, like, incriminating evidence on him or something, but pretty much just blah. Everyone outside? Looks like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for Space Marine. Hopefully I don't do terribly. Oh, my computer can play it well. My computer's not great. It's pretty much just like bare bones for, because it's got a 3060 in it. Which to play a game is easy, but to both play and stream is harder. Which is generally why I stick to things like Skyrim and Kerbal and, you know, stuff like that. But we should be able to play it. I don't see a reason why we can't. We might just have to turn down the resolution a little bit. Okay. How far away are these guys? Pretty far. Oh, excited. I didn't get copyright struck for the Shrek stuff on the Left 4 Dead stream. All those times I played Rockstar by Smash Mouth, totally fine. Don't know how that was working, but it worked. If I had to guess, I'd say it was so quiet in the background that it was, you know, like it couldn't parse it out from the rest of the sound. I didn't want to push it by trying to make a short of it, though. And this one doesn't feel like loading. Yeah, especially with stuff like that, because if you get 3 or more, or if you get 3, they just straight up delete your channel. And I put like a year and a half of work into this channel so far, so I don't feel like losing it.
I can taste the first pint on my lips already.
Are you inside of the... There you are.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raymond, though most around here call me Captain Reasonable.
Wow.
Straight to business, fantastic. It's actually pretty simple. There's a cache of guns in a police station in Lewisham. Need you to hop over there and fetch them for me. Sound doable? Or even throw in a monkey to make it worth your while. Game? I'll even sign you an endorsement.
Yeah.
Fire away, if you'll excuse the...
Oh, if you get 3 copyright strikes or more. So like so when I was playing Left 4 Dead, every time a tank would show up, it was Shrek, and it would play I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Smash Mouth song that they're famous for. And so I had to, like, mid session, I had to stop playing for a minute, go uninstall that mod and come back in.
Unfortunately, it is. Nobody's serious. Some rabble.
Also, how you doing tonight, Beer?
Could be a doddle for someone of your talents. That's the tragedy of it. They're ours. In fact, we've already paid for them several times, at considerable expense, I might add. I don't like to be rude about people, but the previous council leader, Malcolm Rhodes, was...
Okay.
Legend.
Can't believe we got another meeting tonight. It's interminable with this shit.
Okay. Let's go... I want to check out this gun shop. One thing I will say that's really cool is, so like when I was playing Skyrim, that there are so many mods in that mod pack that I have for that game that it's almost inevitable that there's going to be some copyrighted music in one of those mods. And where's the gun seller? Is he not here to sell guns? And so every once in a while after one of my streams, I would get a notification of copyright, which is not the same thing as a copyright strike. It's just like, hey, this portion or a portion of your stream used copyright material. What would you like to do? And so it would be like, you would go in and you can either change the song that's playing and it'll try to put that in there at the same like decibels. You can mute just the song but leave the audio and video that isn't copyrighted. Or you can mute the whole section. So like if it's something very loud, you can go ahead and just mute the whole thing. I thought this was like a store. Guess I was wrong.
I can find a rubbish bin for you to throw that in if you'd like.
Huh. Okay, well. I just wanted a gun store. Yeah, it's so funny. One of the mods that I found out was copyrighted music is like the menu mod when you're in Whiterun. And so like at a certain, like for certain screens or whatever, it was a super small section. And so it had the copyright, and it's like during this section there was copyrighted music, this section, and it would be like little 10-second, splurts. And it was just funny to me that the automated system cared so much that it would, I think it was like 10 little 10-second splurts, and I just just delete them, just I think I had it mute the whole section because I didn't want to deal with going through and doing the other stuff. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my window's been open all day because it's really nice, but because of the kind of state of this window next to me, it doesn't have a screen that works. So some bugs were getting in because it was nighttime, so I had to shut it. Let's see. I didn't really want to do it on camera because it's like right behind my monitor over here, and so like my crotch would have been in the shot, and no one wants to see that. I mean, it would have been just terrible for everyone. Let's see. Where's the other person? I don't want to go to that one. That's not what I want. Wait, where's the Guns of Lewisham? I'm gonna turn off this one. Hold on. Travel to oh, it's outside of Camden. Oh, damn. Is it this one? It is. Okay. For some reason it's not giving me like the quest icon like the other ones are. Sounded like baddies. I can't cross here. That's not gonna happen. Interesting. Crumbling catwalk. Okay. That's a weird point of interest. Calmex. We still need this. I wonder if I have everything for it now. Oh, I need chemist for that one. Next time we go to town, I'll try to make that Calmex so we can kill that prince. I mean, help him to sleep. Forever. Nice hotel. Water power siphon. Kind of a dick move to be siphoning power, but do what you gotta do, I suppose. You guys look different. You are.
Remember, aim for the head, 5 rounds left.
I don't need to aim for the head.
I need to aim better next time.
Still don't know who those guys are. Some randos. You okay, Sirentron? Did they hurt you? I remember when those things used to be just like terrifying. Now it's like, do they have, or do you have something that breaks armor? Oh, you're good. Why is this chick in the catacombs? Tell you what, there's nothing better than a diet cherry limeade. I don't know why, but it feels really good to drink it. Also, it's like $1.50 or something. You guys just like hang out in the catacombs, or? You sure do.
I'm very busy. Make it quick.
You need a bath.
Listen, I'm sure you're perfectly nice, and I'm sure you'd make a great addition to the Pistols. But I'm kind of in the middle of a crisis at the moment. I don't have time for this.
Is it a tomato-based crisis?
Well, what's your stance on murder?
Totally cool.
I was joking. I don't actually want you to murder anyone.
Oh.
Alright, fine. You say you want to help. It would be a miracle. But if you can convince polyester to stop fucking throttling hydroponics water supply, I'll happily endorse you. Hell if I know. She's locked the doors to the plant. She keeps saying over the intercom that everything is under control. I don't want to alarm about this, but if we don't get more water here soon, things in Camden won't be pretty. I'd like to tell you all about myself, but now's not the best time, mate. Maybe later?
Okay, sure.
Right.
So, this is kind of a dope setup. You always kind of wonder how they're feeding this many people. I hope they're not feeding them with you. You guys, should not be cooked. I think what we'll do is we'll go do the power or the water station, and then that's where we'll end for the night. I do have work in the morning, as Jermaine would say. A little bit of Flight of the Conchords reference for you. Let's see, is it super far away? Is it also outside the... No. Okay, we were actually just there. Cool. Kind of where I figured it would be. Probably going to be a ghoul problem. That's my guess. I'm thinking that like ghouls have taken over the water place, and now they're like ruining everything, and she's trying to keep it quiet. That's my guess. Ghouls kind of mess everything up. Even Mountbatten, he wouldn't stop opening that one door. Okay. So nice that we already had the, you know, the teleport to it. Saves me a lot of time. Oh, hey, beer. Just so you are aware, you're still here. Friday, I'm going to be about 30 minutes late to the stream. And we're going to be doing Space Marine 2. So, if you're interested, I do have if you haven't seen it or anything, I do have it. I do have a playthrough of Space Marine 1 on my channel. So, it's not that long. You're welcome to check that out.
Not to worry. We're sick. We're quarantining. Stop saying that. Okay, fine. You can come in, but no one else.
Quarantining, huh?
Looking for good deals?
Let's see what we got.
Take a look.
You got water and dirty water. Nice.
Bye.
You're a bad trader.
Locks were made to be broken. I'd say you're doing God's work.
Yeah, I was skeptical at first, but the polycule might be the way to go. We seem to get on better the less we see of each other.
Well, this place looks like it's just terrible. Bodie.
Good day to you.
What up, Bodie? Boating around? Okay.
Ah, it's you. The one from outside. I take it you've spoken to Palmyra.
Yup.
The plant is just fine. It's the water that's the problem. These radiation levels are off the charts. Our filters can't handle it. We don't know where it's coming from. We're trying to find a way to reconfigure things, but we need a wee bit more time. And this on top of Mr. Grey passing away. Oh, it was tragic. Bit by a fox, and then bit by a dog that was chasing the fox. And then on the way to the doctor, poor old Mr. Grey fell into the Camden Lock and drowned.
What?
Before his passing, Mr. Grey owned a small pump of his own. He sold water at the market, mostly to non-members. They depended on him. Alice doesn't know this, but we're now providing water to everyone in Camden. Pistols and non-members. Most of it's coming from our reserve, which is almost depleted. This isn't sustainable at all, even with reconfigured filters. But one thing at a time. Filters first, then we'll figure out everything else. My team has already gone out searching, but why not?
Hold on. I want to
Stay
see
away
if
from any big red buttons. We don't want to cause another
I needed 9 int.
apocalypse.
Let me see if I can get to 9 int using drugs and whatnot. Okay, what drugs we got? -1 int. Do you want a mentat? 2 int. I believe I need 3. 5 int.
Ah, it's you. The one from outside.
Epitome of
I take it you've spoken to Palmyra.
What wonders to behold.
The plant is just fine. These radiation levels, we don't know where it's coming from. And this on top of Mr. Oh, it was and then on the way to the... Before his path, he sold water. Alice doesn't know pistols and... This isn't sustained, but... You didn't strike me as an engineer, but... Alright, have a look. My god! You actually did it! I can't tell you how thankful I am. Here, take this. It still doesn't solve the problem of the non-members, though. I'm not sure. Mr. Gray had a son, Jesse. He's locked himself away in their home and won't come out or speak to anyone. I've been meaning to go back again and check on the boy, but then everything went tits up around here. I haven't had a chance. Would you mind stopping by Mr. Gray's house and speaking to his son, Jesse? If he'll speak to you, maybe you could ask if he'd be willing to donate his father's purifier to the pistols. Thank you.
Cool. Yep, drugs always solve your problem. Little known secret.
How can I help you?
You got something I can buy?
Take a look.
God damn it. You are a
Until
terrible
next time.
vendor. But yeah, I think if we've learned anything about this game and life in general, drugs solve your problems. I mean, that one made me like twice as smart. All I had to do was inject it. Okay, let's go get this turned in, and that'll be the end of our stream tonight. And we'll take a little bit of a hiatus from this in preparation for Space Marine on Friday. Radgers are the radiated offshoot of the common badger. They're born fighters, faster than badgers and deadlier than dogs. Okay. It's pretty rad. Okay, where were those catacombs at? Give me your endorsement. Man. I have to go into work on Friday and I don't wanna. I have to go into work one day a week. It's always the worst. Gotta like go through security, park downtown. Parking's like $15 for one day. It's so stupid. But like if you don't park, so that's for our parking garage. Or you could park in like one of the regular spots. And it's like $7 or $8. But you have like the 20% chance to get your shit broken into. Let's see, where was the catacombs at? Oh, here it is. Dude, it should be pretty good. Like everyone's saying it's really good. It's you ever play God of War? It plays like God of War. It's like a third person, or it's an over the shoulder shooter. That's like very clunky because you're a huge dude wearing armor. I've heard the multiplayer is just excellent. Like it lets you like fully customize what your guy looks like. There's lots of different options for like class and everything. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm a pretty big Warhammer nerd. The only thing I don't like is that their publisher made them do like a season pass.
Welcome! Welcome!
Silence
Oh.
Goodbye.
Was that part of the... I didn't have to talk to her, I have to go talk to... Interesting.
I had an absolute skinful last night. That bog system gin. It's tastier than you imagine, but...
Well, let's go talk to that guy then. Joe, when I just reread that, and it made me think of, like, you just sitting there with, like, a monocle being like, interesting. This is what the rabble are into. Let's see what this Space Marine's all about. I like the cane and everything. I also might just be really tired. Yes. Space Marine. Indeed. If the... I do have some work friends that want to play Space Marine. I wonder if they'd play with me on stream. I could just tell them not tell them I'm streaming. And they can, you know, potentially spill secrets. Man, this loading time is killing me. Oh yes, oh boy. The chicanery would not stand. One of them had the audacity to speak to me. Can you believe that? I like how half the time in this game you feel like it just sounds like you're in like a submarine that's about to explode. I dare say this lot can't keep themselves off each other. Oh, you're like a little kid.
Bugger off! Yeah, right.
I gotta put my crown back on, hold on. Boop, 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 boop.
Bugger off! I don't care! Polyester can eat my ass! I don't want to talk to anyone. Thanks. He was great. And now it's my fault he's gone. I thought it'd be cool to have a pet fox. I'm such a moron.
Oh.
That's very sad and all. I suppose you'd say I'm lucky to have my memories. Well, never! I'm the one who's grieving. Don't make this about you. You don't know anything. You weren't there. You don't know me, and you didn't know my dad. Because the pistols sure as hell won't go into. He always said they only care about their own. The purifier is mine, by the way, if that's why you're here, and I'm guessing it is. Maybe one day I'll sell Walter at the market like my dad did. But for right now, I need to focus on my studies and make sure I've got clean Walter myself.
Good kid.
Yeah, right. I don't understand why the pistols won't just provide water to everyone who lives in Camden.
Oh.
But it's mine. Why should I give it to them? And how do I know that's the truth?
Kid, I will give you so much money. Haha, charisma 8.
Alright. Alright. Yeah. Let the pistols know the purifier is theirs.
Good kid. He's kind of stuck though, isn't he? Okay. Kid, you mind if I use your armor crafting bench? Okay, I'll leave. Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you. Okay. Return to polyester. Haha, her name's a pun. I literally have not seen these guys fight, and they've asked me to kill, like, one group of hooligans that they couldn't take out themselves. Oh, that makes sense. That's the place we were at, that's basically the glowing sea. So it had nuclear bombs on one side and nuclear fallout from a power station on the other. The tactical Uptonburg tactical explosive delivery mechanism. It's just a naval mine on legs. No shit. Okay, let's go talk to our lady down here. That was a lot of running around.
Did you speak to Jesse?
I did.
Excellent. I'll have my people head over there shortly. Hopefully the population in Camden stays stable. Otherwise we'll have to figure something else out, won't we? No matter. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. Thank you for your help. I'll stop throttling hydroponics. Take this. And let poor Mira know she can stop banging on my door. Was there anything else?
Sorry, there was a bug on my desk.
Cheers.
Get out of my way. That might have been a tick. Because like I tried to smash it and it shot across the room because it wouldn't smash. Generally the only things that are that resilient are ticks. Yeah, there's no way of knowing where it's going to end up. If it's even still alive. Dog's on the move. Looking for trash to eat. Ah, damn it, I can't jump up there. can't believe they made those things. They thought that they would be good mail carriers. They wanted them to be able to defend themselves. Oh, she found trash to eat. Tiny, will you stop eating trash? It's just pickles. Cinder doesn't like to eat pickles. This kid. I swear, like, I look around and there's just like so much random stuff on the floor from her just like pulling trash out of the trash can. Dogs.
Did you talk to Polly?
I sure did.
Oh, thank Walden. And thank you. I don't know what you did, but you just saved us from disaster. Camden hasn't been without food in over 100 years. My ancestors made sure of that.
Damn.
I couldn't let the hydroponics fail on my watch. Please accept this gift, and know that you have my full and unconditional sponsorship. If there's anything else I can do for you...
2 corn. Potatoes. Pears? I don't have pears.
Alice is one of my best mates. Despite what aerial rotten has been going on about recently, I think Alice is doing a splendid job. Yes, manager of the Scavengers. She's another member of the council. If it were up to her, we'd be at war with the gentry right now.
Yeah.
Yes. They ended up in London after the bombs and found refuge in Camden. Others weren't as friendly, but luckily the Pistols welcomed them with open arms. And it was lucky for the Pistols too. You see, the Pistols didn't know this at the time, but my ancestors brought with them agricultural knowledge. Books written in the ancient text described how to farm using hydroponics.
That's a big deal.
None of us can read that language today, but my grandfather could. He taught me everything I know. Go ahead.
Okay,
It'll
thank
be
you.
good to have...
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna end there for the night. So we'll be on Friday. We'll be playing Space Marine, hopefully. And it should start about 9:30, about 30 minutes after we normally start.
Knackered.
And I really look forward to seeing it. If you haven't seen Space Marine 1, I have a playthrough of it on my channel, or lots of people have played through it. It's a really good story-driven campaign set in Warhammer 40k. So I hope you guys had a great night, and I hope you have a great week. Mouth us out. Joe, as always, thanks for hanging out.